Friends, today I woke up with an inexplicable sense of shakiness, and I was unclear as to what it was that was actually stirring inside. So I decided that the reading would commence with using the Tao Oracle, which is really my go-to deck when I want to have a critical analysis look at the bigger picture that is happening in the wider world, the environment, the world of spirit and nature. The Taoist Book of Changes, which is what the Tao Oracle is based on, is normally called the I Ching. It is a beautiful ancient system. I created my own version of it that was published in 2002. And so the first card that I was going to draw would be the fundament to the reading, to be able to understand what will then be shown by the sacred Shi as the emotional underpinnings and the guidance for moving forward. So the reading begins with the Tao Oracle, and then we will move into the sacred Shi for her beautiful way in which she points us toward working with our changes in a way that brings us to a place of inner peace and beauty and self-awareness. So the first card in the reading is going to be drawn from the Tao Oracle, and this card represents the anchoring of the reading. The card drawn is the Arousing, depicting thunderous skies and lightning, a catastrophe. This full-on alarm jolts forces of transformation, causing a leap of some kind. It is a crisis that brings change, and that it is so radical it cannot be ignored. Awareness can be upsetting when what has been exposed appears as somehow damaged or vulnerable, but they also represent a split-second timing when everything changes in an instant. And even when it appears to wreck absolutely everything, it forces us to look deeper into what sometimes can be a harsh reality. Now, shuffling the Sacred Shi Tarot to bring awareness into what has been creating tension or frustration and sadness, revealing the card of imagination. This card is in the watery suit of emotions. These emotional waters are surging and they are blurring a vision of possibility. And somehow this blurriness, this turbulence is preventing a dream from being realized. This is painful. It certainly has been for me. It is troubling, especially when the ideal that has somehow been treasured felt so close. However, a vision will, for now, be kept somewhere out on the horizon of my imagination without going into over-emotionally charged theatrics. So the second card drawn from the Sacred Shi reveals the card of blame, where the focus is diverted away from feeling shaky and vulnerable after a dream, a vision has been shattered. This is the card of blame, is the ego seeking retribution for any discomfort or loss of face, scapegoating, pointing fingers, or outright denial of the truth, refusing to look at reality as it stands. It concocts stories, makes up excuses for why the vision that we held so dear was somehow flawed. It was inadequate in some way. But no blaming or shaming can alter the facts once that lightning bolt exposes reality. The next card, titled Explore, is showing a way to proceed by taking steps, definitive steps, toward a refreshed, renewed perspective. This card is in the suit of Earth that is grounded, it is physical, it is practical. This card is urging us to seek new experiences by probing options beyond our current position, exploring unfamiliar ways of thinking, challenging the status quo. And this can be exhilarating. Our capacity to continue to grow at any age is what keeps us vital and alive. Even without leaving home, we can rejuvenate our lives by expanding our inner horizons. Finally, the Sacred Chi's last message is labor of love. Also, it is in the practical, grounded suit of Earth. It indicates that our endeavor should be done wholeheartedly, not begrudgingly, but with devotion and attention to detail. Just as when an artist incorporates the blunders and the challenges that inevitably arise when we're developing a new creation. Manifesting any new creation happens through innumerable twists and turns that ultimately arrive at a place of accord when we can finally say, aha, this piece is done. Yet it takes the finely honed craft of many like-minded individuals to create an orchestra. Think in terms of a theatrical ensemble or a dance troupe. Each of the individuals that participate there must do so with passion to contribute what they have to offer to something greater than their individual selves. And it is with this guidance that the Sacred Chi sums up this entire reading. Take heart. We are living in a huge wake-up time where we repeatedly encounter stormy challenges that can threaten us on every front. Shock and then overwhelm are not permanent conditions. They are the natural result of an excess in some area, an accumulation that has consisted of many small steps that in and of themselves seemed insignificant. And it is high time for us to take action in support of our earthbound home. Every one of us is needed to create a sustainable and substantial world that is, in fact, truly a labor of love. I hope you have enjoyed this session introducing you to these two beautiful creations and working with them together. Blessed be the TAO Oracle and the Sacred Chi.